I just did a video on Eminem versus Trump, the freestyle thing, subscriber request, but there's been something I've been holding back off on a while that kind of relates to that. Well, definitely relates to that, and I think I'm just going to give my opinion on it. Some people are going to get pissed, other people are going to be happy about it. I don't give a fuck. It's this whole kneeling down thing for the national anthem. Here's how it started, and this is why it kind of does annoy me, and I think it's a little bit of bullshit. If it's become a genuine cause now for, racial discrimination and, systemic racial oppression or whatever, then fine, I'm all for it. I don't think it started out that way. Here's what I mean by that. This all started with a douchebag named Colin Kapernick, and Colin Kaepernick is a fucking douchebag. I'm sorry, I just think he is. He plays for some team I don't care about. I don't really watch football, I don't care about him, but what I've read about him is he was a shitty football player anyway. He didn't do much good, and he wasn't like some MVP and really like making touchdowns right and left. He wasn't really doing anything. So he decided that he was going to start this kneeling down during the national anthem. Everybody standing up, putting their hand on their chest and, taking pride in being an American and saluting our flag and troops and all that shit. It just kind of all encompasses that for me. So this idiot decides to kneel down. Here's why he's an idiot. I believe firmly within every fiber of my being that he did it just for fucking attention. Let's ask a question here. Would Colin Kaepernick have done it if no cameras were on him? I don't think so either. He's an attention whore. And I don't like attention whores no matter what their fucking cause is. First of all, here's what his cause, he said, was. And I remember this. He said it started with the Black Lives Matter, with the white cops shooting down innocent black teens or black people in general and killing them. And hey, if a white cop does that, he's a fucking asshole and he's wrong for it and they're not pointing a gun at him or something like that, the white cop should go to jail and get what anybody else would get. I'm totally for that. I'm not down for any fucking racist bullshit like that. But you know what? What irks me about this is, it turns into this whole Black Lives Matter and systemic oppression. But you know what? Where were you when kids were dying every day here in Chicago? Where were you when, I can think of several instances. There was an instance last summer where I believe it was last summer, where a little boy, I think he was 10 or 11, was set up to be executed. Executed in an alleyway because his dad was somehow gang affiliated. I didn't see your ass fucking kneeling then. Like, I never saw you kneeling for anything like that. And there's story upon story upon story like that. You have no problem, apparently, with other brothers killing brothers. I mean, you don't, honestly. You're more worried when a white guy does it, which to me is kind of disingenuous on your part. I'm sorry, I know it's a controversial stance. I don't give a fuck. That's how I fucking feel about it. I'm tired of the motherfucker. I don't like that motherfucker. Anyway, he starts kneeling. And what had happened all of a sudden? He started getting attention for it. All of a sudden, oh, God, why is he kneeling? Oh, why is he kneeling? He knows. I know. It'd be like if I did this shit. If I, was on the football team and I, turned around and just faced the audience while they're doing the national anthem, do you think cameras would not cut to me? Do you think everybody wouldn't just be staring at me like, why is he doing that? Why is he doing that? I'll bet you he didn't even know why he was doing it at first. I'm going to go on a limb here. He didn't even know why his fucking ass was kneeling at first. He came up with some shit on the top of the fucking dome. That's what happened. They're just like, oh, God, I got to have a reason for this fucking bullshit. I'm getting attention. Oh, Black Lives Matter. Yeah, because Black Lives Matter, and racism and everything else. And now he's doing this. And then he just gets more and more fucking annoying. Like, he starts growing out his afro. Fine. Do what you want. That's great. It's like super huge. It's like he could hide like an Ethiopian village under his fucking afro. It's super huge. And he started to piss and moan because they're like, could you shave it down a little bit? Because we might have trouble getting you a fucking helmet for that shit. No, like that's racist or some shit like that. No, it's not, you asshole. That'd be like a guy with long hair bunching it up into braids. A white guy, let's say, he's wearing I don't know why he'd be wearing braids. I'm just making shit up. But okay, his hillbilly hair, like ZZ Top hair, down to his fucking ankles. Piles it all the fucking way up. Tries to put a helmet on. It doesn't work. And he's like, well, fuck, you're just gonna have to work around me. Yeah, no, this hair is special to me. Yeah, don't be fucking, hair prejudice or whatever. That's bullshit. Everybody else on the team has to abide by certain rules. Your stupid ass should too. And the only reason anybody knows your name is because you kneel down. And I mean, honestly, you think you're Rosa Parks or Martin Luther King or something like that. They risked a lot more than you did. Sorry. I mean, it's just the truth. Now, I'm going to bring it back a little bit. So my black people, hang on here. I do believe a few of the people that have knelt with him now really do mean it, really do have a reason for it. Trump is this whole, I think they should be able to do it. I'm not against them doing it at all. I don't think there should be any regulation on them doing it. But yes, I wouldn't stay. I would walk out if they did that. I think it's just disrespectful. I think it's obnoxious. And that's my right, just like it's their right to kneel down. I just do. Now, a few of the, I take it back. I would do it just if Colin Kaepernick was doing it because he's a fucking asshole. But the others that do it now, I heard a guy explain it really well. Another football player who does it or started to join him. That makes sense to me. You know, like a systemic oppression, blah, blah, blah. You know, the playing field is not fair. I get that. I understand that. Okay, you're not sitting down completely for them. Okay, fine. But even then, I'm still like, would you be doing... I ask myself that. I'm really fucking cynical. Would you be doing that if there were not cameras on you? And I don't think you would be. I really honestly don't. I mean, maybe I'm wrong and fuck it. Then I'm wrong. But just this whole fucking kneeling down shit really gets on my nerves. It really fucking just kind of annoys me. And that doesn't mean I'm for, prejudice or I'm for cops killing anybody black or white or whatever like that. I think we should stop dividing each other and start, fucking uniting. And yeah, there is not an even playing field right now. I know that if I drive through a fucking, really rich suburb somewhere, I am less likely to get pulled over than an African-American guy. I just know it. It's the truth. I'm not going to deny that fact. But you know what? At a certain point, we all have to stop doing this shit to each other because that's all we've been doing for how many decades now? Like, your fault, your fault, your fault, your fault. We don't want to work together on anything. We say we do, but we don't. That's just the truth. Oh my God, I'm like GoPro. I'm getting all fucking serious and shit like that. But yeah, Colin Kaepernick, and he's sucking a bag of hot dicks. I just don't care for the guy. I think he's an asshole. The others, I think now, what really got me and what I like now is when they all did it in support of each other because Trump fucked with them. I agree with that. Not because Trump fucked with them, because Trump shouldn't have interjected there. You are the president of the United States. You have more pressing issues than worry about what a fucking football team is doing. And they do have the right to do it. And you know what? People defended their right to do this shit to the death. Just like I said, though, I have the right to walk out if I ever saw that shit. And I think more people should if you're offended. That's just my fucking 2 cents on it. And that's it. And you know what? God bless America. And I'm always going to stand. Maybe I'm an asshole for it.